Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're just going to wait a minute or two to see if anybody else joins. In the meantime, would you please mind tell me where you're from in the chats and what program you're looking to study at Nexford? I'd love to see who's with us today. So if you can let me know in the chats where you're from and what program you are interested in. I'm from Ghana. MBA, excellent choice. Okay, I see a few more people are joining, so we'll just give another minute. Abu Bakr from Sierra Leone, MSc, fantastic. Okay, I see we have a question. Hello, Sabana. Thanks for joining us today. All right, it doesn't look like anybody else is joining. We've got 10 people in the webinar. So I'm going to go ahead and start the webinar. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Janine, and I'm a Senior Application Specialist at Nexford. And I've been with Nexford for almost 3 years now. And I'm really excited to show you guys what our learning platform looks like and what we are all about. So I'm going to share my screen. Hi, Ziboni from Tanzania. Fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us. Landry, hello, Landry. Thank you so much. Masters of Science in Entrepreneurship. That's an excellent choice. All right, so I'm going to start because we only have 30 minutes. I'm going to share my screen with you. Dashboard. All right, so can you guys please let me know if you can see my screen, and then we can go ahead. If you can just let me know in the chats if you can see my screen. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, Olawamimu. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to start. All right, so this is Canvas. I forgot to open this. I just want to show you Canvas student download. I usually open this. I completely forgot today. So we use Canvas Student as a learning management system. So this is if you log in via your computer. You can also download the Canvas app on your cell phone. You will be able to view your courses. You'll be able to view your grades and deadlines. However, you won't be able to submit your assignments from the mobile app. So the mobile app is so that you can go through your coursework on the go, but you will still need a laptop or computer to be able to complete your assignments. So this is our dashboard. So when you start with Nexford, you'll get immediate access to your learning management system, Canvas. And all your courses will be displayed on your dashboard. And obviously the courses that will be displayed will depend on the program that you study. And each learner will start with the orientation course. So the orientation course is very important. So let's say you enroll and you start your program the 1st of March, you will get access immediately so that you have time to complete your orientation course. The orientation course is just to familiarize yourself with Nexford's learning platform, and every learner needs to complete the orientation course. It does not take long to complete the course. You can do it in probably an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how long you take. So I will go through everything on the dashboard, but I have opened the orientation course already for you guys. So we're first going to go through this. So the orientation course consists of a homepage, which just basically gives you a summary of what to expect during this course. There is the modules. So there is only 4 modules that you will need to complete when going through your orientation course. So like I said, this can be done within an hour and a half, 2 hours. It really depends on how long you take. So I'm quickly going to open the first Welcome to Nexford University. I'm quickly just going to take you through. I really hope my sound works today. I really want to play this for you. This is a message from Fadel Altazi, our CEO. Okay, so I'm going to play it. I hope the sound works. Quickly want to pause. Can you guys hear the sound? If you can just let me know in the chat if you can hear the sound. I quickly just played a short clip. I don't want to play the whole video and you can't hear. I'm going to play If you guys can just let me in chat if you can hear the video, if you can hear the sound of the video. I paused it now. I don't want to play the whole video and then there's no sound. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. So I'll continue. Right, so I'm going to pause it there. So this is Fadel Altazi, our founder and CEO. You can also send an email directly to Fadel when you are a student with Nexford. We believe in an open door policy, so you'll be able to contact the CEO directly. I'm going to go to the next page. So what is amazing about Nexford and what I think sets us apart from other universities is that we don't just teach you a degree, we also teach you the skills that you need when you walk into a workplace so that you are equipped, like you said, with effective communication skills. So there's so much more that you learn than just your degree. So next, what I want to discuss is our learning groups. So this is peer mentoring groups. So it's study groups. We do have a whole list of WhatsApp groups available on our website for learners. So let's say you're starting with your MBA in March and you want to join learners within your cohort, or maybe just learners within the MBA, or maybe learners that are studying an MBA in artificial intelligence, or maybe an MSc in entrepreneurship. You'll be able to find a specific study group for you. And so also, if there's not a group that exists already, for instance, like I mentioned, if you start in March and there's not a group available already in March, you are welcome to create your own group and share it with our success team, and then we will add it to the website. And then we can invite other learners to join your study group. So it's really amazing, and make use of this. This will also enable you. I think a question that we do get a lot is, will I be alone through this program? Because we are 100% online. And the thing is, no, you won't be alone. We have success advisors, which is the term that you are going to hear a lot throughout this webinar. I will explain a little bit later of exactly what it is. You'll be able to communicate with learners from all over the world, which I think is fantastic. We also currently have a community space in Kenya, and we also have a community space in Nigeria, and hopefully we can open up more community spaces in different countries as our students grow in that specific country. So next, so this is how my peer mentoring can help me, how to adjust to online learning. You'll see there's a lot of different links. And as I mentioned, your success advisor. So when you start with Nexford, you will get a dedicated success advisor throughout your program. So this is apart from your peers and also apart from your professors. Our success team is there to assist you with your learning journey and literally everything. If you have an issue with an assignment, or you are struggling with a certain assignment, or you perhaps don't know what specialization you need to take, or what direction in your career you want to go, you will be able to reach out to your success advisors, and they are there to assist you. So here is the email address. We have recently moved over from our domains from .org to .edu. So this is just a dummy account, so it still needs to be updated, but you'll be able to contact your success advisors, book a session with them, set up a one-on-one meeting. And here you can also set up a session with your peers through this link. So each page really helps you. So that's why we really preface on, please go through the orientation course. It's really there to assist you before you start your program. So this is also steps how you can introduce yourself. We do have an account where you can set up your account. So this is basically your name, your age, which country you are from, your time zone, web services. There's also a space when you can write a little about yourself, a little biography, to let other learners know a little bit more about you. and also all these different programs that you can add, feature options. So you can really customize this to your preference. Okay, so that's the first one. Next, there is something I want to show you guys. I'm just not sure how far it is. So this is about the whole learning experience, our learner policies, different resources. We've got a Learner Success Resource Center. And this is really just to familiarize yourself with the platform, how to submit your assignments, how to contact your professors, how to contact other students. So it goes through your dashboard, your accessing courses, your notifications. You can really customize things to suit your needs. All right, so I'm going to go into our first course that I want to show you. So obviously the course that you're going to take really depends on the program that you choose to study. So I've opened business analytics. So again, at the home page here, you'll see it's just a program overview of what to expect through your course, the competencies, help and information. Here you'll be able to see your syllabus. So this is basically a course breakdown. So you'll see how much each course, how much marks it is, how much course credits you will get, what the course is about, course competencies, instructional resources and materials. We'll get to that as well because we do provide you with resources, course deliverables, your course schedule, and also this is just an estimate of your module schedule. So this is basically just an estimate on how many days you need to spend on a certain assignment. This is just to assist you. You can obviously do it a little bit faster if you can, but the thing is you will still need to meet your final assignment deadline. So each course has a deadline. A course can be completed within 8 weeks, but you can also complete it within 4 weeks. And we will get to that. So in your first month, you'll be able to take one course at a time. And as soon as we can see how you're doing with your program, you'll be able to take 2 courses at the same time, meaning you can finish one course in 4 weeks or 2 courses in 4 weeks. And and if you consistently take 2 courses at the same time, you can halve the duration of your program, but you will have to maintain a GPA, a specific GPA to be able to take 2 courses at the same time. And here you will see the grading weight, so your module assignment, your milestone assignment, and then your final project. I'm going to go to the modules. So each course consists of 6 modules and a final assignment. So we don't have exams at Nexford, but we do have final assignments. We do, however, have proctored exams every now and then. It's just, you'll have to do it at home. You will log in. You'll also have your camera on. And this is just so that we can see you're actually the one that is completing your course, but we don't have exams for each program that you take. There will just be a proctored exam every now and then, but that will really depend on your professor as to when that will be. And you will also be notified well in advance. So you'll see there's a course introduction, NXU community discussion. This is also additional resources to go through, and that will just assist you to get the best results within your specific course. And each course is 6 modules. I'm quickly just going to scroll through so that you guys can have a look. Section 2, Section 3, and then Section 4 will be your summary, Module 2, and then you'll have your final assignment. Let me just scroll down. Right, and then 6, and then you've got your final project. Here you'll also be able to see your assignments and the due dates for each assignment. So module 1, assignment 1. So each assignment will have a due date. And like I said, you really can choose the times that you study. So we try to make this flexible for our learners, and flexible in a way, what I mean is that you can work, you can still take care of your family, because I do know a lot of MBA learners specifically are a bit older, they're already working individuals, they're already started their careers. So this is why we've done it this way, so that we can assist learners so they can study at times that suit them. So you can really decide how many hours a week you can set out, as long as you just meet your assignment deadlines. So you can either study in the evenings or study over weekends. It really depends on you and your schedule. And as long as you just meet the assignment deadlines. You'll also be able to view your grades here as soon as your your assignments are marked by your professor. You'll be able to view your grades. You'll be able to see here. So this is, you can click on this. So it will open. I know we don't have anything here, unfortunately, but it will tell you how many points it's worth, how many questions it is, and you'll also be able to see your professor's feedback. So usually when where you see add a comment, you can add a comment, or your professor can add a comment, you know, where they, for instance, think there's room for improvement, or if you've done really well, they'll be able to leave comments for you on each assignment with your grades. And you'll be able to see all your grades here, and as well as your final marks. So the total is all your assignments together with your final project. So at the end of finishing all your assignments and your final project, you'll get a final mark here. And you'll also be able to break it down to see how much you got for each subject. All right, so we'll get into the library a little bit later. I want to show you. So I was speaking about resources earlier. So we do provide you with resources. So a lot of students are really, they're worried about, I'm not sure how to write. You know, not all of us are natural born writers, but we have the writing lab to assist you with all your writing needs. And that would be for how do I reference, because we use the APA style referencing guide. So you'll be able to find everything in our writing lab. So it will show you how to do your in-text citations, your referencing list style, generative AI citations, because sometimes you work on, you know, big projects, your final assignments, you know, it could be research papers. So you can also use generative AI to help you cite your work, paper formatting, how your document should look like, multimedia formatting, so if you're using images, presentation formatting, plagiarism and how to avoid it. And the thing I've learned with plagiarism, also being in university, is, you know, you can write something and you'll run it through a plagiarism checker and it will say a sentence or two is plagiarized. This just really helps you to, and even if you didn't plagiarize, it does sometimes happen that a person can write the same sentence as something that is already available on the internet. So this is really just to help you to avoid plagiarism completely. Here are different AI tools that you can use within your studies. We always ask to, when you use your AI tools, so this is a guideline as to how to use them, because it still needs to be your own work, but we do give room for these, let's, for instance, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, how to use them and how to use them towards your benefit without letting AI create your whole assignment for you. All right, so this is really important to use. There's many different resources that you can go through. We also have, the library usually logs out. Yes, so let me quickly open that again. So we also have a library available, and this is really fantastic because it can be daunting when you have to go and find credible resources or journal articles. You know, spending hours and hours on the internet trying to find different resource materials for your assignments can be daunting, but we do have a library with hundreds and thousands of different resources for any project that you can think of. There's really everything. And you can even use the resources if you just want to learn a little bit more on your own time, because we don't have law programs, but we do have an introduction into business law. So there's really tons and tons of different resources that you can use. So I'm just going to do a quick search just to show you. I'm going to use artificial intelligence as an example. Because that's just the home page. That is not all the resources that is available, but there are literally hundreds and thousands of resources. And what's fantastic, you'll be able to access resources on not just our library, but for instance here on Google Scholar, Progress Central. So this is all the other places that you can find the resources as well. So apart from Nexford's library and resources, you can find here, and you can see it's 30 pages. It goes on and on and on. So you'll also be able to access other websites with resources. So it's really fantastic. We do recommend to please use this. It's just going to help you quite a lot. If you have to go on Google, for instance, and have to go and search for a lot of stuff, here everything is combined and it's in one place for you to use. So next, what I want to discuss is our calendar. So the calendar is fantastic. It's really, you can use it for whatever you want to. If you want to set up appointments or deadlines or reminders, it's also color coordinated with your courses. So I'm going to show you, so you can see business analytics is blue here. So let's say I want to, so this color you can change, or you can change it here. So you can select, you can color code all your programs like you wish. I do know a lot of learners do like to do this. And then it also color coordinates with here. I just need to refresh, then it will update. So you can color coordinate it. You can add it to your calendar. So just say deadline, for instance. You can set a date and time. You can set alarm reminders. It's really fantastic. You can repeat it. Also, more options is you can go deeper into this and leave large notes. So really, if you are somebody that uses a calendar a lot, this is a great feature to use. What's also nice is our professors do sometimes have live lectures. So it's not compulsory for you to join. There will be recordings available whenever there is a live lecture and you could not attend, but that will also be displayed on your calendar. So if we have any events, it will show on your calendar as well. So it is great to keep an eye on your calendar. And then lastly, how do I get in contact with my professors or with other learners? So this is also great. So when you start with Nexford, you get access to Microsoft 365. So you will have an Outlook email address and Outlook account, but that will be synced with your inbox on Canvas. So if your professor sends out an announcement, they can either send it on Canvas, so you can see announcements here, and you'll get emails here. So if you get emails in your Outlook inbox, you will also be able to view them here because your email address will be linked to both, to Canvas and to your Outlook account or your Microsoft account. So in this case, so you'll go to compose message. So let's say you want to contact a professor for a specific course. So we'll say business analytics. Unfortunately, because this is a dummy account, it only shows student, but you have an address book here. So you can enter a name, or you can select students or lecturers. It will show both students and lecturers. So you'll be able to then select lecturers and your specific lecturer. And you'll be able to communicate or send them an email straight from this inbox. So that is also good to remember. All right, now a little bit more to the fun stuff. So not only do we grant our learners access to the library with resources, we also give you free access to LinkedIn Learning, which is amazing. So if you, for instance, want to go and learn something that has nothing to do with your program. Let's say you are in artificial intelligence, but you want to know, how can I market an artificial intelligence business? You can always go to LinkedIn Learning, and I'm going to put in marketing, for instance, and access marketing courses. And there are, I think, it must be over 16,000 courses at this stage. Free courses that you'll get access to. So here you'll be able to see all the different courses: beginner, general, intermediate. There's advanced courses, beginning and intermediate. There are literally over, like I said, it must be over 16. It was always more than 16, but it must be a lot more right now. And what's fantastic about this is that you do get a certificate of completion upon completing any of these courses, which you can also add to your resume, which just adds to your list of skills, which is great when you want to maybe start your first job, or maybe apply for another vacancy. So it's always great to upskill and do as much as you can. So you do get free access to LinkedIn Learning. I just want to show you guys this as well. So not only will you get access to LinkedIn Learning, if you're in Africa, so all our learners in Africa do get access to IBM Africa as well. I just want to go to our career services to give you an idea. So IBM Africa, Digital Nation Africa. So you also get access to courses there. So this is a little bit more tech-related courses. But if you're in Africa, you will also get access to IBM Digital Nation Africa, free access for the duration of your program. A lot of learners also ask us if they can keep their access when they end their program. So a lot of learners are interested in keeping their access to Microsoft 365, LinkedIn Learning and IBM Africa. So yes, you can. That's the short answer. So regain your access to LinkedIn Learning. You can revisit all your coursework. You can also access our digital library. Oh, over 60 million resources. That's our library. So you'll also be able to keep your access to that, to Microsoft. So it could either be available for just $15 a month or 150 a year. It really depends, and you can really decide if you just need it for 3 months. A lot of learners would like to have it for a year or just for a month, but the option is there. So lastly, I want to tell you guys about Forage. So we also encourage learners to go to Forage. So what's really great about Forage is this is a job simulation, but the thing is, this is for real life Fortune 500 companies. So you'll be able to apply and get real life experience, work experience within a specific field. So if you're currently, you want to upscale in your career, maybe but you don't have any experience in a specific field. So if you want to make a career change, or if you are a brand new learner, you're doing a BBA, you have not worked for a company yet, and you've got no experience, I know it's really daunting to think, okay, how am I going to do this? When you are done with your degree, employers sometimes do want experience as well. So this is where you will get it. As you can see, it's really big companies: Goldman Sachs, Electronic Arts, Bloomberg, and it's also different. So this one is 3 to 4 hours. We got 2 to 3 hours. So this is Orion LCC. So transaction tax consulting. This is sales, client service, strategy consulting, fixed income. So you'll be really be able to build up real life working experience as well. So you don't get paid for this, but it does help to gain experience, and it's also something that you can add to your resume. All right, so that is our learning platform, guys. I am going to stop sharing my screen now and see if there's any questions. I do see in the Q&A. Community Space Kenya. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Ezekiel, can you kindly share your email address with me in the chats, and then I can send you all the information. We do have an open day, I believe, later this month in Kenya. So I would love to send you an email with that information. So if you can just add your email address for me. Oh, wait, no, you don't have to send it to me. I think I can still retrieve it from the Zoom meetings. All right. Is there any questions, guys? We've got a few minutes left, so I'm happy to answer some questions that you may have. Oh, and for everybody that joined late, there will be a recording of this virtual tour available on YouTube. So if you can send us an email, I'm going to share our email address here. And if you would like a link for the recording, you can just send us an email and I can provide the link for you guys. Oh, you can't hear anything. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't see the chat, but I'm supposed that was just the video. All right, so if there's any questions, is there open? Yes, I think there is an open day, Isaac. I just want to make a note here so that I can message you guys. So just give me a sec. Would all of you like an email with the open days? Or if you would, please let me know, because then I can send you an email. I'll do it after the webinar, open day and day. Yes, I believe we do also have a open day in Nigeria. So I will send you the information for that as well. So guys, if there are no more questions, the last thing I want to say is we also have graduations every year for our learners. So a lot of learners do worry because, it's online learning. Will I have a graduation? This is quite a big milestone in my life. So great news is we do have an online virtual graduation, but we also host graduations in different countries. We do have a graduation in Washington, D.C. So you'll also be able to attend your graduation in Washington, D.C. or in your country. We've had graduations in Nigeria so far, and I believe Egypt. And we are hoping to have more graduation ceremonies, for instance, in Kenya and Ghana as time goes on. But there will be definitely opportunities for you to attend a graduation ceremony. All right. So, okay. Thank you. I'm going to save your email address. Okay. I'll send you the recording. I just want to put this on my notes. Recording. Okay, I've got your email address. Thank you so much. Once application is done and payment is made, we can have access. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. So as soon as you apply and you're accepted and enrolled, you'll get access to Canvas. So you'll be able to familiarize yourself with that. However, your first course will only open on the day that you choose to start. Thank you, Isaac. So yes, so your course will open on the day that you start, but you'll be able to access all the other tools. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are running out of time, but I've shared our email address. I'll share it again. If you have any questions that I didn't get to answer, or maybe something pops up a little bit later, feel free to send us an email and I will be happy to assist with any of your questions. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you so much for taking the time out for joining us today. And I hope to see all of you soon, and I will get those emails sent out as soon as possible before the end of the day. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.